Oh, my name is Mukit, and this is my video walkthrough for the CSCI 404 final exam. I will briefly explain the steps I took for each mission, including hash tables, MST, rod cutting, LCS, knapsack, and Bellman Ford. So let's begin. So for mission one, I inserted the keys 10, 22, 31, 4, 15, 28, 17, 2 to the function into a hash table using the function h of k equals to k mod 7. So I used linear probing as my collision resolution method. So here is how the insertions went. So 10 goes to index 3, 22 goes to index 1, 31 goes to index 3, but it is taken. So I probe it to index 4. Same for 4, it goes to index 4, but it is taken. So it probes to 5. 15 goes to index 1, taken, then index 2. 28 goes to index 0, and 17 goes to index 3, 4, 5, all taken, so it goes to index 6. So my final hash table from index 0 to 6 is 28, 22, 15, 10, 31, 4, 17. So as you asked, the backup, there are three backup collision strategies I mentioned here is chaining, quadratic probing, and double hashing. Mission two, minimum spanning tree. So I sorted the edges by the weight over here. So the order was QZ to Armory, gas station to QZ, gas station to Armory, quarantine zone to shelter, armory to safe house, shelter to safe house. So I added the edges as long as they didn't form a cycle. So the edges that were selected were quarantine zone to armory, gas station to quarantine zone, uh, quarantine zone to shelter. Oh yeah, by the way, the weight for quarantine zone to armory was 1, gas station to quarantine zone, weight 2, quarantine zone to shelter, weight 4, and armory to safe house, weight 6. So the total danger level or the total MST weight was 13. Like summing up everything, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6, 13. So next, mission 3, rod cutting. For mission 3, I filled the dynamic uh, programming table for rod cutting using the prices for lengths like 1 to 8. So my results were up here. DP1 is 1, DP2 is 5, DP3 is 8, DP4 is 10, DP5 13, 6 is 11, 7 is 18, 8 is 22. So the maximum revenue for a rod of length 8 is 22. Mission 4. LCS, the longest common subsequence. Here, as you can see, we had two different signals. One was zombie attacks, and signal two is save zone, your first name. So we only need the final longest common subsequence. So I built the DP table and compared the characters uh, in order. The LCS that I found was COE. So the final LCS was ZOE ZO. So this appears in both the strings, so the longest common subsequences. So mission 5 is fractional knapsack items. So the value I made the ratio using the value and weight. So it said the bag capacity was 100, 100. So I used the value to weight ratios to choose the items. So the ratios were like 60 by 10, 6, 125, 120 by 34, 80 by 42, 150 by 53, and 200 by 60 is 3.33. So I sorted the ratio and took items in order. Inter 60 value item was weight 10. Inter 100 value item was weight 20. And inter 120 value item that was weight 30. So total weight so far was 60. So I had like 40 left, 40 capacity left. So the next was the 200 value item, which with the weight 60. So I took 40 uh, the 60 out of it, which is the two-thirds. The value gain from that part was 133.33. And lastly, I took that amount as the distance to abandoned hospital. So I divided 10 and gave it the starting energy for the Bellman Fort in Mission 6. So as you can see, I initialized these distances with abandoned hospital 41.33 and all other nodes I put are infinite. So I relaxed all the edges for four iterations. Uh, iteration one, the distances became was PB equals 47.33, this ZM 48.33, BS 45.33, and SGB 43.33. So actually 40, oh yeah, 45.33 and SGB 43.33. My bad for the awkward silence. So the I checked all three edges again during iteration like 2 and 3 and 4, and there was like no more distance update was seen. So the shortest path had been found. That means, so the final distances were 41 point, uh, PB was 47.33, ZM to 48.33, BS 45.33, and SGB 43.33. So to detect a negative cycle, Bellman-Ford performs one additional relaxation step. If any distance decreases again, that means a negative cycle exists here. No value change, that means there's no negative cycle. So that concludes my explanation for all missions. Thank you for watching and please let me know if you need anything else.